We talked about this multiple times on this YouTube channel, but I figured that I'll talk more about it once again. So it's involving the theme of how to get what you want, how to attract what you want. And first and foremost, if you want to get what you want, you have to own your intention. You have to own your desire. It is quite simply your intention magnetizes your desires. Okay? So in my book, Manifest Shortcuts, I basically created a formula TEAO, thought, emotion, action, outcome. That is the formula behind every manifesting process. And the things that stops us from getting what we want are things like resistance and fear, should, expectations, and etc. But I pretty much summarize it and say resistance and fears, because that's really what it all boils down to. You're either moving towards something or you're moving away from it. And I guess you can say that you're someone somewhere in between, where you're like half in, half out. But if you're not fully committed to your desires, then a great chance is you won't attract what it is that you want. You can get lucky sometimes. Yes, right? You can get lucky. I don't know. The weather says it's going to rain and it doesn't rain. And you forgot your umbrella at home. It's great. It happens. Like stuff like that does happen. But the point is, if you really, really want to magnetize, you really want to manifest, then you have to be fully 100% devoted to what it is you do want and not what it is that you don't want. Focusing on what you don't want is really just reinforcing what it is that you don't want. It's really pushing you away from what it is that you do want, because you're basically what you're channeling your focus point on is the stuff that what you don't want. So you're saying, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want that, I don't want that. No, 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 no. That's all just jargon. We can cut that real short, real fast and say, well, what do I want? What do you want? Notice how this one question is far superior to any other what I don't want questions that are considered like limiters, narrowers, filters. This one question, what do I want, pretty much answers the goal, right? And we as humans, we have multiple desires, multiple goals. So it's pretty tricky because sometimes you can't meet all your goals at once, and sometimes you can slowly do them all at once, simultaneously going towards what it is you do want, but you can't always get them at once at the same time. In a quick summary, if you want something, you have to be 100% devoted to it. This means that you are not making excuses. You're not having these weird shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You are leaving yourself open to what could go right and what could go wrong. You are allowing things to manifest as part of the process. Not trying to twist and turn everything, not trying to bend everything so that it's conformed into how we think it should be. It's a sort of ebb and flow of naturally allowing things as they come, but also putting our best foot forward. Now, again, if you have resistances, if you have fears, these are okay, these are fine. Sometimes you can't tackle the problem because the problem is too big. So you start small and then you work your way forward. And that's really all that's it to it. That's the manifesting process in plain simplicity. Thought, emotion, action, outcome. Your intention magnifies and attracts your desires.